going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Top 10 drifts of the week is back on this Sunday, man. Starting us off, of course, with some honorable mentions. Denson Racing with a nice little nighttime clip, man. There's not a lot of nighttime clips that roll in here on top 10, but he has a really nice line. I like the headlights coming through. Paint job is fire. Last week, though, we didn't have top 10, right? A lot of you guys were wondering, where's top 10, right? You guys thought it was done. No, man, it was just a McGregor fight weekend. A few things came up, backed up the schedule, but we're back for today, man. Carlos hitting us up with some Need for Speed 2015 drifting. Now, I usually don't showcase this anymore. For one, he said he was a big fan of the channel. He's been way back since the CRX days, so huge thank you for watching for this long. Two, he thinks that they've nerfed the drifting in Need for Speed Heat, and I want to know what you guys think in the comment section also. He was killing it, man, but last week, though, or 2 weeks ago, we had a really nice Need for Speed clip come in that showcased some proper tandem. So I feel like they've definitely made the drifting better, but you got to find that secret sauce recipe out here. Mystic Void GTA 5 vanilla slides, man. I like the integration with that kind of cinematic camera also. Now, if you guys were watching episode 2, Mick Jeffrey came back to take his #1 spot. Now, episode 2, he rolled up against attacking Mad Dog, and he won, man, 76-23, which makes Mick Jeffrey two-time champion on top 10 drifts of the week, man. Back to back, super impressive. Huge thank you for sending in quality, consistent clips. Now, to be honest with you, he's in the top 10 once again this week, but unfortunately just rolled up a little bit short and won't be in the voting for this week's #1. But huge thank you for sending them in. Like I said, keep on coming. We have Cameron Mance. Now, this actually rolled into my inbox. Super special clip, man. He's actually at Pat Akers' yard right now. This is where they do all their big events and stuff like that. You know, they invite everybody out. Team Tanushimu. We've seen a lot of clips from them. Chelsea Denofa is piloting this E36 M3 around here, and right, he's killing it, man. The whip is insane. We have a couple IRL clips for today, but just a huge thank you. Remember, if you are sending in IRL clips, make sure that they are at a track. We'll not be showcasing any street drifting or anything like that on the channel, but right, keep it safe, keep it fun. Herd Life Jr., follow this man on Instagram. 350Z tandems right now, man. Getting a little seat time in his 350. These things sound wild, man. Have a quick listen.
That was nice, bro.
The trumpets, man, absolutely love hearing those things. Top 10, though, we're starting us off today. Number 10, McGuel, keeping it simple. We got a back-to-back wall tap, or bin tap, if you will. We're going to start off clean with the one bin tap, and then going for the ×2 bus tap on the right-hand side. I like the combinations out here. Project Cars 2, man, Bergen dub. We don't see a lot of these clips rolling in anymore, but I want to check this game out with the motion rig. That could be something to see later on in the week, because I feel like maybe now I can tackle these cars, right? I don't know, we'll have to see, but really solid driving here by Bergen. Now, if you guys don't know how to get into the top 10 drifts, super simple, super easy to do. You guys are going to go ahead, bang out a clip exactly like this, record it, throw it up on YouTube, either public or unlisted, fill out the template, send it to the email address found down below, and it's that simple, man. You're entered in 2 top 10 drifts of the week. Number 8, Kappa Clap. Now, Need for Speed Heat, right? This is our second Heat clip of this year, and this is another good one, man. We got a jump drift with this man's RX-7. It's a little bit sketchy on the exit, hops the curb, but I like the fact he's swinging out to a drift, hit the transition. It's Need for Speed Heat, man. What do you want out there, right? It's a nice clip, man. I liked it. Taco Tortilla, man. 200 plus in this man's 2J Super. You can hear this thing sucking in all kinds of air with that turbo. 200 coming down here. He's going to get a little bit sideways on the downhill. He's going to save it. Even gets all 4 tires off the ground. And he's going to hook out this whole extension piece right here. Nice little run. And just file it in, man. Nice and simple. It was rowdy, but it was simple, though. And that's what I liked about it, right? You get up to speed 200 plus. It gets harder to hold that and pull it back, man. So I definitely respect the clip. Number 6. Rockies 3. I don't know, right? Did I do it right? Hopefully I did. BMW E36. We're out here in Edinburgh, Forza Horizon 4. And this man's going to get a little bit of air. Now, I don't know if I've seen anybody else take this line before. I'm sure that I have. But I like this clip for a couple reasons. One, the drift. Two, the 360 entry. Just clean, simple. It was a nice combination. If I was playing Tony Hawk, he'd get the ×2 combo. That's all I'm saying right now, man. Number 5 this week. We have a nice one here, man. John Riva and Scar88. CarX Drift Racing online on the PC. And they have a nice little tandem session going here. RX-7, S14 up front. And they're just getting some nice transitions, nice open road here to stretch this out. But he's going to get a little bit fancy. You're going to see Scar go a little bit to the right and a hard flick to the left. And he's going to try to just file himself into the tandem right here because, right, 360, it was clean, man. There was no contact. I like the clip a lot. Huge thank you for sending it in. Top 4 this week, man. Daniel 2014, Luca, these guys, Assetto Corsa, Mihan Sports Lim Course. We have a nice little S15 and Tandem Buddies S14. Definitely not the hardest cars to be driving, but I like the fact that he was just super consistent with his run. You know, back to the corner every single time, transition, right on that bumper, transition, right back into the tandem, transition, right? It was a non-stop tandem to tandem run. We even had that third car trailing in the back. We had a nice first initiation into that corner. Just a really solid run by all 3 drivers. Huge thank you for sending this one in. If you think you can do better, man, right? Send in your clips next week. I appreciate it. Number 3, Grod9388. Probably the weirdest clip that you're going to see this week, but probably one of the coolest clips also, I feel like. His Cobra wheelies off the line, comes down in some sort of way that he can kind of weight transfer into the bank, holds out the drift. Come on, right? That's a pretty wild clip, and I like it. Huge thank you once again. Number 2 this week, Assetto Corsa, Mick Jeffrey, aka Flux, and Saxon, aka L2D Smiles. They're coming in, man. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough to push them into the voting round, but I really enjoyed this clip. Huge thank you. Hopefully you guys keep sending in these clips because obviously every single week has been bangers, and I don't think we've had anybody go back to back in quite some time. I really wanted to throw them in for that voting round again this week, but it just, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to know your honest opinion down below. If you were me, what would you have done for today, right? Obviously, you don't know the next 2 clips coming up, but I'd like to know your honest thoughts at the end of the episode. The slalom run was nice at the end of this here. Unfortunately, just, right, it wasn't enough, man. I wanted to, but we had a few people coming in today to scoop this out, man. Oliver, Sia, and Andreas, and they're here on Assetto Corsa right now, driving the VDC Supra, MK4, 5, and the S14. I like this clip for a few reasons, one of them which, you know, the smoke mod, obviously, it's cool to see them in that external camera, just going through the smoke. You can see the smoke kind of, you know, dissipating out in the distance, and the jump drift to finish this off. I felt like it was a good clip, man. Let me know your thoughts. Would you have put McJeffrey in the number 1, or would you have kept the 2 contenders for today here right now, man? Akagi Kazahai, D1SLC Pitnik. Hopefully, right, is it, oh, it's Pitik. I'm sorry, man. It doesn't matter. What matters? The tandems, man. This is what these guys are doing. Outside line on Monza. First line, super clean. Both running the outside. We're going to see the R34 get real inside on that door and just finish off a clean run, man. Top 10 drifts. We're done for today, man. Let me know your thoughts down below. We're not done exactly yet. We still have montages of the day, man. Venom Works films. All of these will be found in the description box down below for you guys to check out. But really enjoyed this week's top 10. Again, I do apologize for not being here last week. Want to keep it more consistent? All I need you guys to do, slap that like button down below, subscribe with post notifications, turn them on for all future episodes, man. We post every single day out here, so make sure you guys don't miss anything. UCXT, man, these guys pulled out a banger montage, drifting tandems montage 3. I'm not going to tell you exactly where, but if you guys click on this description box, go to this video. I'm actually in this montage a couple times, not a lot, right, but at least I made it, man. I made a great appearance in the damn tandem montage. Really like this one though. The editing, these guys kill it always, and you know, they're just keeping Forza Horizon 4 alive, and I definitely respect that. And right, we're just waiting for the next big installment, man. Cannot wait. Forza Motorsport 8 should be here at the end of this year. We'll have to see what happens, man. Forza's, right, it's kind of slowing down, but it's also, right, the hype's getting back there, man. I'm really excited for this year moving forward. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out all the montages in the description box down below, and I'll see you guys back here next week for another episode of Top 10 Drifts, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.